Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Taken along the wall by Pareda. You'll need more than that to beat him. Sends the pass down low. From the back of the cage with the puck. Centering pass in front. Can't get the shot off. Stones him on the one-timer. Connor's stick handling in his own zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Team's looking for a spark, and here we go.
No better way to get involved in a game than when you're physically engaged, and this is a clear tone-setter fight.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Oh, dong. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Handles the puck. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Scooped up along the wall by Petrov. Big time stop there.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Shut down by the blocker.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Takes a shot! Turned aside with a glove! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped, he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a great save!
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And he takes the pass. The Icebreakers grab possession to the puck. Bowman's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Wicked blast! Stops him cold. Back-to-back saves there. From behind his own net. Poked away at center by Pareda. Trying to get it out of their own end. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Vulcan's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Stopped with ease.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Love that hit. Gets it over to Bowman. They've got some momentum here. Here's the pass. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Icebreakers extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really liked their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Point-to-point pass. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Oh, did you hear that collision? Handles the pass at center. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Bowman's lugging the puck. The Icebreakers pick up steam and are on the attack. Just enough to keep it out there. Slides the puck over. Shot! Denies him on the slapper. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Icebreakers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Tries to feed it over to Craigie. Here's a shot, and there it is, stopped by Falcon. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. The Nighthawks gain possession. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Pareda. Connors got it across the line. And not much on that one.
Connors back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time was better served on the ice.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Falcon's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Puck scooped up by Burns. And now he passes up to Bowman. Fires it! Denied by the goaltender.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Fires it! Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it! Now a quick pass to Connor. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Burns. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Solid check to slow him down. The Icebreakers have it now. And he slides it quickly to Craigie. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Icebreakers have it now. the trigger. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Sends the pass in front, and that's blocked in front. Here's a short pass to Pareda. Cuts into the paint. What a phenomenal stop by the goaltender there. And he gets that one too. Wow. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Paredes scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Greggy's got it in the defensive end. Handles it again. Greggy's crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed. From the wing, it's moved to center. Makes the glove stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Fires it on net. And there's the save on the play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Through the offensive zone and behind the net. He scores! High game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Pokes the puck away. Scoops up the puck. Lays the body into that play. Forces the turnover. The Icebreakers cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a chance. Oh, 10 best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Sends the pass over. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
The Icebreakers played along the boards. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Across the line and on the attack. Into the corner of the attacking area. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves it quickly over to Craigie. And that pass goes off a stick. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It has been a fantastic Fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. That's not going to fool him. Oh, he makes another save. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Quick shot, scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
And now it's grabbed by Burns. Sends a pass over. Puts it on net. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to Bowman. Shot! Big stop right there. On the backhand. Takes the puck. Makes the save. Scores! He put it into his own net. The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3. Still early, but you gotta love that lead now.
I want to know what was said in the intermission here, James, because they came out with a vengeance. They really dictated pace, and they get rewarded for it.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. The Icebreakers have the puck now. Moves into the slot. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And it stays in. The Nighthawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Quick shot! Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Bowman's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Shot! Oh, it stays in as it goes off the inside of the post.
Burns' body language says it all right there. He's frustrated. He wants a bounce.
Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they've cut into the lead.
Oh, yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together.
1. The Nighthawks have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
And there's the save. Pass to Burns. Turns it over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that one's turned away.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He got all of that one. The Nighthawks have it from the corner. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Burns has it in the defensive end. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Petrov's got the puck in his own zone.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Bowman's taking it from his own end. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Burns takes the puck. Quick pass across to Pareda. Oh, smart heads-up read.
The Nighthawks have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Picks off the pass. Bowman's got it against the boards. Battle along the wall. Stoneburner's stick handling in his own zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Icebreakers lead it late in this third period. The Nighthawks come up with the defensive zone draw. Sails over the net.
A chance to blow this one a little further open, get an insurance marker, but instead the opponent is back in the game, continues to stay in it, and one little momentum shift and it can go the other way.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Takes a shot, misses the net. Oh, there's a hit. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Falcons dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he has to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
An offensive zone face-off coming up here.
Well, after the icing, no one can change, so the goaltender already looks fatigued, is in a vulnerable position.
Play is called for offside.
Greggy's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity. Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Paredes lugging the puck. And he'll take a step back here deep inside his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out. And this one's all over. Well, look at this, Cheryl. They're perfect in the EASHL so far.
Well, it's not often you can say that, is it, James? They get their win and their debut, and that's got to feel good. What it does is it lifts you up. It gives you confidence, and it's a great starting point for their season.